Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. A fresh inquiry is due to open today into the convictions of Singleton baby killer Kathleen Folbig. New South Wales Attorney General Mark Speakman ordered a second inquiry into the 55-year-old's convictions for the murders of her 3 children and the manslaughter of a 4th child after claims scientific evidence could clear her. A 2019 inquiry found medical evidence presented at the time reinforced her guilt. Kathleen Folbig is serving a minimum 25-year sentence. Retired Chief Justice Tom Bathurst will preside over the inquiry. Lake Macquarie Police say that it's still unclear what caused a bus crash at Belmont North which left 5 people in hospital. The bus hit a concrete barrier and flipped on its side on Woomera Avenue, ejecting 2 men from the bus who became trapped underneath it. An 18-year-old man was flown to Royal North Shore Hospital with suspected spinal injuries, while 4 other people were taken to the John Hunter with minor injuries. Police say they're looking at fatigue and weather conditions as possible contributors to the crash. They'll also examine CCTV footage from inside the bus. Police are examining CCTV footage as the search for missing Lake Macquarie man John Davidson continues. The 72-year-old, who has advanced dementia, was last seen by his family at their Mount Hutton home last Monday morning. There have been reported sightings of Mr Davidson on CCTV footage from early last week. Police are continuing to analyse vision from local homes and businesses to try and identify his movements. Hunter locals are being encouraged to come along to a community seminar about mental health next Monday night. Keynote speaker and author Alison Bryson will talk about her own experiences with mental illness and her road to recovery after a nervous breakdown. Healthy Minds researcher Dr Dara Sampson says the event will help people understand a complex issue.
It is an open community event. Love to see people in there in person. It will run for an hour and then we'll have light refreshments afterwards. But also love to see people online. When you do register, there's an option to include some questions that you might like to ask Alison or any of the panel members.
Labor has selected its candidate for the Upper Hunter at next year's state election. Branxton resident Peri Watson will attempt to unseat the Nationals' Dave Lazell next March. The daughter of former mining union president Mick Watson says roads are the big issue for the electorate, with local councils struggling to keep up with the maintenance workload. She says the health system and the lack of teachers are also major issues for the Upper Hunter. The first annual Jenny's Place Empowerment Walk will take place in Newcastle to raise awareness about family and domestic violence. The 3-kilometre walk starts at Wickham and finishes at Newcastle Foreshore for a community picnic on November 27. Community Relations Coordinator Donna George says the community can help out the organisation throughout the year and not just on event day.
As far as generally throughout the year, we're always looking people to help us with donations of, toiletries, kitchen items, of linen products, of things like that. And they're all listed on our website. But this Empowered Walk is really about just awareness.
2NURFM Sport.
In spite of another loss, Jets coach Arthur Papas has caught his side's 2-1 defeat to Melbourne City, one of their best performances this season. Newcastle went down after 20 minutes before an own goal from City drew them level before half-time.
Really good intent, competed, for a lot of the 50-50s as well, because they're very strong on the second ball as well as being a good team with the ball, but they're strong on the second ball as well, so it was the right amount of aggression.
Meanwhile, Newcastle's A-League women's side will look to get on the front foot early this weekend following their 2-2 trial match draw with Sydney FC. It comes ahead of their season opener against Brisbane this Saturday. Upper Hunter product Lachlan Walmsley says he's keen to play on as a Braveheart in the next World Cup following his appearances for Scotland at this year's competition. And jockey Nash Royela took out his second win in the Hunter with racehorse Valana. That's sport. I'm Jordan Regnis.
And the winning numbers in Weekend Lotto are 3, 6, 12, 18, 31 and 35, and the supplementaries are 9 and 34. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.